Hello 5th standard students. Today we are going to start our next activities which are related to our fourth topic of mathematics, that is parts and wholes. Now look at this picture that you can see there are the two girls and there is a one man. That man is a father of these two girls. Cutting the halwa. Ramesh bought a piece of halwa for his children Amu and Anu. He divided it equally for them. Each will get dash part of halwa. That means each will get half part of halwa. This piece is too big. We can't eat it. They said, so he divided the pieces into half again. Now look, and now how many pieces will Amu get? Look at here. This is a halwa and he divided it in equally for them. So now how many parts became? 2. But there his girls said, this piece is too big. We can't eat it. So he divided these pieces into half again. So now how many pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. What part of the halwa is it? Make it even smaller, Dad, they asked. So he again cut the halwa into smaller pieces. And now these pieces are very small to eat. So these girls now able to eat these parts of halwa. So these two girls said, okay, thank you, Dad. Now, how many pieces will each get? What part of the halwa is each piece now? If Ramesh had cut the halwa into 6 equal parts, how many would each have got? Look at here the answers. When Ramesh divides the piece of halwa in 2 parts, then each child will get half part of halwa. Each will get half part of halwa, that is 1 upon 2 part. When each of the 2 pieces of halwa is divided into 2 equal parts, then there will be a total of 4 pieces of halwa. Now, each of the child gets 2 pieces of halwa. Thus, Amu will get 2 pieces of halwa and total number of pieces of halwa is equal to 4. And number of pieces with Amu is 2. So, part of the halwa that Amu gets is 2/4. That is 1 upon 2. That is half part. Look at it. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. So, this is a half part. Thus, Amu will get half part of halwa. When each of the 4 pieces cut again into halves, then we have a total of 8 pieces of halwa. Now each child will get 4 pieces of halwa. As one whole piece of halwa is now divided into 8 equal halves and each piece is 1/8 part of the whole pieces. Look at here, there is a 1 piece of halwa. Again he divides into half part. So now it makes 2, there are 2 parts. These 2 parts is still too big to eat them. So again he divides these 2 parts into half parts. Now how many parts are there? 4. But still these 4 pieces are too big. So again these are divided into 2 parts. So 4 parts are now became 8 parts. So 1 part will be considered as a 1/8 part of the whole piece. When Ramesh divides the halwa into 6 equal parts, then each of the childs get 3 pieces of halwa because already we have read that Ramesh divides that halwa in 2 equal parts. So what is the equal part of 6? Is Half part of 6 is 3. So each of the two child gets 3 pieces of halwa. So 1 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 4, that is 2/4 part, 3/6 part, 4/8 part, 5/10 part, 6/12 part are all equal, are having same value. Look at here, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. As like this, the value of all these fractions are same. Now look at here this picture. There is a one rectangle which is divided into many parts. And the question 1, look at the picture. Write what part of the strip is each green piece. Write the part for a piece of each color. How many 1/4 will make a half? How many 1/8 will make a 1/4? How many 1/8 are in half? Now we will answer all. Look at here carefully. This is our picture. We can see that this rectangle mostly firstly divided into 4 equal parts. The first part is pink color, second is yellow color, third is sky blue color, and the fourth is green color. This yellow color is again divided into 2 parts. So they are become half part of that one part, one yellow color. Now this blue color is again divided into parts. This part is divided into again half part. This part is again divided into half part. So now there are total 4 blue parts are there. And these green parts are again and again divided into half part. So there are now 8 parts are there. The green strip is divided into 4 equal parts. Thus each part is, thus Amu will get 2 pieces of So 2/1/8 will make 1 upon 4. Look at here. 1/8 plus 1/8. At the numerator place, we can see here 1 plus and this 1. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2 out of the 8 part. Why we wrote here 8 only one times? Because denominators are same. So we can write here denominator only 8 for the one time. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 8. 2 fours are 8. So 1/4, 1/4. So 2/8 will make 1/4. Look at here this picture. Question 2. Patterns, look at this square. What part is colored blue? What part is green? Answer. Look at here. We will draw a grid to find the portion of each color in the following square. Look at here. As like this way, we will draw a grid. That means we have to draw horizontal and vertical lines which will make a grid. Total number of small squares in the grid is 16 and the total numbers of small blue colored squares is equal to 2. So the fraction of blue shaded square is 2 upon 16. That is 2 ones are 2, 2 eights are 16. So 1/8 of the square is shaded blue. Number of green shaded parts is 1. Look at here. Only one square is green color. So the fraction of green shaded square is 1 upon 16. So 1/16th part is green shaded. Thus, the 1/16th of the square is shaded green. Amini says half of half and 1/3 of 3/4 are equal. Do you agree? How will you show this? Look at here carefully. We can show the above with the help of figures. Now look at here how we can half and half of half. As like this way, we can show the half by coloring. And now half of half. Now we will consider this half part and we have to now show the half part of this half. So now we will draw here one horizontal line and we will show as like this way the half of the half. Now 3 quarters and 1/3 of 3 quarters. As like this way we show the 3 quarters. That means we will make or we will divide the square into 4 equal parts and we will color 3 parts out of the 4 parts. As like this way we can show 3 quarters. And like this way we can show the 1/3 of 3 quarters. Okay, how many 3 quarters? That means are there 3 colored portion, and out of the 3 colored portion we have to color only one part. So as like this way, by coloring only one square we can show the 1/3 of equal 3 quarters. So with the help of this diagram you can see that the half of the half and 1/3 of 3 quarters both are same. So half of half is equal to 1 quarter and 1/3 of the 3 quarter is equal to the 1 quarter. Thus we can say that half of half is equal to 1/3 of 3 quarters. Look at here carefully. This is the picture. They show 1/5 petal of the flower. That means it should be there should be 5 petals and they show only 1 petal. So complete the flowers by drawing the other petals. So we will draw total 5 petals and we will color only 1. Okay, as like this the one part is colored. As like this we will draw here 5 petals which are colored. Look this picture. The picture shows 1/3 of the blades of a fan and complete the pictures by drawing the other blades. So total part are 3. Look at here. The picture shows only 1/3. Third, that means there will be total 3 parts. As like this way we can show the picture. There are the 3 blades of a fan. Okay. Now this picture shows half of the blades of another fan are shown here. Okay, half blades are there. That means only 2 blades are there. If 2 blades are consisting half part, so how we can make a whole part? Half and half will make a whole part. So if half part is considering only 2 parts, the second half is will be also considering 2 blades. So 2 and 2 will make 4. Now look at here. As like this way we can show 4 blades. So we have drawn 2 more blades to complete the picture. Now the question 4, which is related to some coins or we can say some currency. How many 50 paise? Look at it. This is a coin of 50 paise. Will make a 1 rupee. Is 50 paise half of 1 rupee? How many 25 paise will make a 1 rupee? 25 paise is a dash part of 1 rupee. 20 paise is dash part of 1 rupee. How many 10 paise will make 1 rupee? So 10 paise is a dash part of 1 rupee. We know that 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. Look at here carefully. You know very well that 1 rupee, that means 100 paise. Number of 50 paise coins in 1 rupee. So if we divide this 100 by 50, we get here answer 2. So 2 50 paise coin will make 1 rupee. So there are 2 50 paise coin in 1 rupee. So 50 paise is a half of 1 rupee. We know that 4 25 paise coins will make 1 rupee. So 25 paise is a 1/4 part of 1 rupee. So 25 plus 25, 50. Again if we add 25 to 50 it becomes 75. And if we add 25 to 75 it becomes 100. So 4 25 paise coins will make 1 rupee. Or directly you can think like this way also, 25 fours are 100. So there should be 4 coins of 25 paise to make a 1 rupee. So 25 paise is 1/4 part of 1 rupee. We know that 100 paise is equal to rupee 1. Number of 25 paise in 1 rupee. So 100 divided by 25 is equal to 4. So 4 25 paise coin will make 1 rupee. Number of 25 paise coin in 1 rupee. Now we have to divide 100 by 20. So 100 divided by 20 is equal to 5. There are 5 20 paise coin in 1 rupee. So 25 paise is 1/5 part of 1 rupee. Number of 10 paise coin in 1 rupee, 100 divided by 10 is equal to 10. So 10 paise coin will make 1 rupee. So 10 paise is 1/10 part of 1 rupee. So as like this way, with the help of your parents, you can make you can make currency notes with the help of cardboard paper, and you can do this activity. So dear students, do this activity with help of your parents and your friends, and write all the answers in your notebooks. Till then, have a good day.